Gig extras are a fantastic way to increase the order value for your gigs on Fiverr and really make you more money on Fiverr. Now let me say that gig extras may not be the focus for you initially because you're not really concerned so much about order value. You want to make sure you get as many orders as possible. And even if you're a level 1 seller, remember you have to make 50 individual orders to get through. So that should really be your priority. Remember, get the volume of orders so you move up through to at least a level 2 seller. And then when you've got that, then you can start to focus on increasing your order value. So it's important to say that your number one priority should be moving up through the Fiverr levels, as I've said before from the very outset of this section. But once you've got that to a level 2 seller, then you can start to focus on increasing order value. And a great way to do that is to push people towards buying gig extras. Now, some gigs, it's much easier for you to limit a lot what you're going to offer for $5 and really force them to upgrade. So here's an example. I will write copy that blows readers out of the water. Now, you can get a basic gig for 10 words. So that's $5 for 10 words. Now, 10 words is basically nothing. It's like that. So it might work if you're writing a headline, but more often than not, he's forcing really people to upgrade and add 90 words, so 100 words total, and that's going to be $25. So you can see there how this type of copywriting gig, it works well for video gigs as well. You can really limit what you're offering for 10 words and force people to upgrade once he's built up, a certain amount of credibility, top-rated seller, etc. Or her, sorry. Here's another example of that. I will chainsaw juggle a live. So this is a very unique gig, a video gig, but you can see here that he says, okay, please note, $5 gig is a basic gig, only sound, no video. So basically he's forcing you to, pay whatever, the $100 or $10 so that you get a gig extra, and he's a top rated seller as well. So essentially these gig extras, that's one way to do it. You can really limit what you're offering in the basic gig, forcing people to upgrade. You can do that when you are a more established seller with a lot of credibility. You can also add cheap gig extras. So if it's easy for someone to add $5, then, that's easy for them to do something that's worth more than $5, like adding a report, etc. So there's so many different types of gig extras that you can set up. I think the best advice that I could give you is to have a look at what gig extras your competitors are offering. What are the ways that they have structured their gigs, and look for inspiration then from other similar categories or other things that you think people are doing. You can also type your keywords in here to find gigs that may be in different categories, and just to see what are some of the gig extras that people are offering, and then you can incorporate those into your own. From my experience, it really takes a little bit of testing to find out what works, what doesn't work, how to structure it well so people will actually upgrade. It could be a scenario where you limit it so much and then you get no sales. So you might have to make the basic gig a little bit better, or make the gig extra an easy jump. So there's no one way to do this. I think you will have to look for inspiration from other people to see what's working for your particular type of gig, and then it's going to take some testing, and you're just going to have to keep tweaking it till you find the model that works best for you. Finally, remember that this is something you can do when you've got some good reviews, you're a bit more established, a level 2 seller. Your main focus, if you're not a level 2 seller, is to get a volume of orders in a short space amount of time. So you really want to offer a lot for $5 so people just keep buying gigs. Alright, so that's how you can really get more value and add value to each order by using gig extras.